Teacher Talking Sports, what does, what it do, how we live. And let's continue the series I started yesterday, where I am naming who I believe is the best player in each NBA franchise's history. I previously did this for the NFL. You could check it out in the playlist. I'm doing teams alphabetical order. So yesterday was the Atlanta Hawks. Today we will do the Boston Celtics. Now, the Boston Celtics have been a franchise since 1946, and this season they won their 18th NBA championship, which is the most in NBA history, breaking a tie with the Los Angeles Lakers. 78 seasons of action. Of course, when you've won 18 championships, there are a lot of good players. So before I name the GOAT for each of these franchises, I'm revisiting each team's Mount Rushmore. I did them 2 years ago, just revisiting them, seeing if I might make any changes in the 2 years since before I named the GOAT. But anyhow, in alphabetical order by last name, we got Larry Legend, Larry Bird, 12 All-Star teams in 13 years. Bob Cousy, the Houdini of the hardwood, led the league in assists 8 times. John Havlicek, the franchise's all-time leading scorer, 11-time All-NBA. And Bill Russell, most championships in NBA history with 11. So, of course, when teams won 18 championships, they have a lot of guys who played a huge role in the success. So, just a few of the honorable mentions include Bill Sharman, Paul Pierce, Sam Jones, Dave Cowens, Tommy Heinsohn, the Chief Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, and active players Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Probably could have named a lot more as well. But really, it's a two-man race for as to who is the GOAT of the franchise. In the end, tough decision, but I went with Larry Legend, Larry Bird. Bird was the sixth overall pick in the 1978 NBA draft. Played a total of 13 seasons, all with the Boston Celtics. Was named MVP 3 straight seasons from 83-84 to 85-86. Also won 3 championships with Boston in 1981, 84, and 86. Of course, a part of the 50th anniversary and 75th anniversary teams. Just a superb career. Let's take a look at his season by season numbers via his basketball reference page. So, not only did he finish as the MVP 3 times, he finished as the runner up 4 times. Third, fourth, ninth, 10th, and 14th in his career. 79-80. Rookie of the Year, made the All NBA first team for 9 straight seasons to begin his career. Even had Defensive Player of the Year finish of third in 82-83. But one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. Career averages of 24.3 points, 10 rebounds, 6.3 assists, and 1.7 steals. He averaged over 20 points per game, at least 21.2. Each of his first 9 seasons in the league, averaged double-digit rebounds in each of his first 6 seasons in the league, had numerous seasons with at least 6 assists per game, 8 total in his career. You figure if he played in a different era, he would have shot the 3 ball so much more, just 1.9 per game, of course. Was a lot less prevalent back when he played, but a superb shooter. Led the league in free throw percentage 4 times in his career. Shot nearly 50% from the field. Again, won 3 championships in his career. Stellar playoff averages 23.8 points, 10.3 rebounds, 6.5 assists, and 1.8 steals. Was twice named the Finals MVP in his career. Was the 81-82 All-Star Game MVP. What a player. 12 All-Star teams in his career. The only season he didn't make it was when he played just 6 games in the 88-89 season. Of course, back injuries kind of derailed his career toward the end, where He might be just a small step below the GOAT conversation, but you figure if he played a little bit longer, he would have been more in consideration. One of the great shooters in the game, three-time winner of the three-point shootout. All time, his 21,791 points ranked 39th in league history, 8,974 rebounds ranked 57th, 5,695 assists ranked 48th, 1,556 steals are the 40th most all time. Larry Legend, still an historic player all these years after his playing career ended, and was a tough choice between him and 11-time champion Bill Russell. I definitely would understand if you would go Russell over Bird. Let me know in the comments, who do you believe is the best player in Boston Celtics history? With each of these, at the end, I take a look at the active roster, decide if anyone has an opportunity to maybe overtake the GOAT or maybe find their way on their Mount Rushmore or the honorable mentions. Well, we know they just won a championship. I named two guys in the honorable mentions, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. You figure neither of them are going to surpass Larry Bird unless they win the next 7 championships. But Jason Tatum probably has the better chance of finding his way on this Mount Rushmore. Who would he overtake? Maybe Bob Cousy's the fourth guy on here. But again, Tatum still got a long way to go before he could even think about doing so. But again, hard to name the best when a team has won 18 championships in their franchise history. But I went with Larry Bird. Let me know in the comments, who is your GOAT? Do you think Jason Tatum can end up on the Celtics Mount Rushmore by the time his career is over? Again, doing these in alphabetical order. So tomorrow will be the Charlotte Hornets. Had some good players, but obviously not quite the history of. I'm sorry, I'm doing the Brooklyn Nets tomorrow. I keep forgetting. Well, they used to play New Jersey and weren't next. But yes, the Brooklyn Nets are tomorrow. And same thing I said for Charlotte, I could say for Brooklyn. Many good players throughout their history, but of course, none. Not quite the history of the Boston Celtics, but stay tuned for that tomorrow. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.